So there's a working theory that APA's champion pool is a liability for them. Interestingly, EG is going to give him Trist. So far, the teams who've been target banning APA have done pretty well. Mostly the Tristana Ziggs. Tricast, dude, I don't even know if it's going to be a duo today. Sneaky sick. He's like legit sick with COVID. His voice sounds all fucked up. And then we were doing our WoW raid last night, and he's usually the guy who calls out everything for our team, and he couldn't talk, so I had to do it. And in Nautilus, they're trying to bait Summit into going Gnar. Summit's like, yo, bro, Gnar's open. If I need to blind pick, I can always go Gnar here. Revenge getting the last pick. Summit's like, yeah, I need to blind something. Gnar looks good here. Coach is saying, bro, I don't know. Gnar's like 20% win rate champ. You lose every game. Hard feed on him outside of lane. He goes, this time will be different. Pick me, Gnar. Pick me, fucking Gnar. I mean, Revenge is probably trying to set up for an Aatrox, so Summit's going to need to pick either Aatrox himself or something that does not let Aatrox have a good lane. That's also not punishable by other stuff. Blind picking is fucking rough for top. Yeah, action might be good here. Jax. Okay. That seems good. What does Revenge pick now? If he goes AP, they're way too heavy AP. Like, even already, they're, like, extremely vulnerable to Merc Treads. Do you ever go Aatrox here? Maybe. Maybe. It seems like a good pick. What's the music? It's Champ Select music. Are you born yesterday? Alright, so they do just go Aatrox anyway. Weird come from TL. I mean, it's not that out of the ordinary. I feel like we've seen shit like this a lot, where it's like you basically just draft 2 bottom lanes. Oh, the jump in. I'm really surprised EG is letting TL have Tristana mid. It's not that APA is like some godly Tristana or anything, but there have been some rumors that APA, you know, mid lane in general, I guess, has been kind of a weak link for TL. So I think allowing him on a pick he's comfortable on that's also really hard to punish and OP at the time does not make a lot of sense to me. Maybe they're just trying it out game 1 and they're going to adapt, but I don't really vibe with it. So what I've heard from, you know, whispers in the grapevine is that for both of these teams, they're really reliant on, like, for TL, it's Pyosik who has to take over 1v9. And EG, it's JoJo. Those are going to be the players to watch, see if they have a good performance. How'd you get this information? I cannot reveal my sources. Oh, Pyosik going for the gank. Just gonna get some damage on Revenge. Gonna take some back. No sweeper to get rid of that ward. Alright, so Pyosik has not really found any early ganks yet. I mean, this was a gank. Like, he may have zoned Revenge off a bit of XP. Oh, he flinched! I don't think there's ever a kill there. Maybe, actually. If Summit flashes in the stun, gets behind him, you'd auto a couple times, your QW would come back up. Maybe that's what he was expecting. Oh, Shaden gonna come hover, jumping onto Summit, flashes out. No Sejuani stun. Ugh, really awkward lane state for Summit now. Surely he's not just going to run up and die instantly. That would be awkward. So, I mean, these are the ganks, though, in pro play that, like, actually can mean so much. Like, this is the stuff that being a good jungler comes down to, which is always where there's been a huge disconnect between solo queue. Because, like, in solo queue, going for a gank that doesn't result in a kill is, like, not really that good. Because you'll just be behind. But in pro play, you'll create an imbalance in the lane where, like, if Shaden didn't gank there, I think Revenge would have, like, definitely run the risk of being snowballed on. There's like the waves pushing in. Jax is going to hit 6. Revenge is flashless. He might even be down in XP depending on if he got zoned when PO6 showed up. But, you know, Shaden recognized that, knew someone was going to play aggressive, so he went for a gank. It would be good if PO6 returned top. Maybe he has other stuff to do, but it's still like a really fragile lane state for Revenge. And Aatrox is absolutely one of those champions who's like super fuckable early by jungler. He's not particularly tanky, and he's not that mobile early game. He has his E, which is like the smallest dash ever. Once he gets ult, he gets a little bit more mobile, but definitely ganking him early and snowballing is like always been what you want to do against him. Zeus crushed with Aatrox versus KT today. Yeah, I mean, Aatrox is hella good. This is a patch that he's super OP on. It's just like, if there's a point where he's not strong, it's really early game. And he's, you know, the changes he got doesn't really help with this early game. It's like, makes his scaling really good. Oh, does Shaden sniff out the ward? No, that's unlucky. Oh, okay. Force out the ult from JoJo. Nah, but it's like so tense. Whoever gets a snowball in this top lane is probably just gonna be able to ride it for a lot more. Summit's in a bad spot. I'm surprised. I mean, TL's really just gonna allow this opening. This is... They're just accepting a trade. They're just saying, you know, we can't stop this Herald crashing top. Sucks to suck, bro. But they're not even gonna do it. Huh. Weird decision by both sides. Maybe EG wasn't expecting the dragon trade. You could have at least gotten 2 plates there for Aatrox with the Herald. Maybe they deem it not good enough. In which case it makes what TL did pretty good. APA is running lethal tempo this game. We've seen a lot of fleet. Ooh, Unleashed TP comes in. EG gonna look for another gank. Summit has flash and TP. So anytime a top laner has both sums, a lot less value on the ganks. Summit might be able to read this. Nope. Nope, he doesn't. Oh. Oh, he has the Q. Oh, Revenge misses the flash in. Oh my goodness. He gets out. And now, because someone has TP, this isn't actually that good of a gank. And Revenge is going to surely go down here. Wow. So many attempts on top lane finally going TL's way. Once Summit gets Sunder... Like, I just think this was too forced. I think it's an okay look. I think, like, right here, you back off. I mean, I guess Revenge did choke it. Maybe they could have killed. But the thing is, even if you kill, like, he has TP. So the conditions are, like, the wave is pulling. So killing someone when the wave's pulling, as opposed to stacking, isn't as valuable. And he has both sums. Not the ideal gank situation. But, yeah, obviously, flashing in and missing is not a good look. So what's the plate status? 3 plates down mid for EG, 1 plate top for TL, and 1 bot for TL. So, not too many. 2 to 3 total. Oh. JoJo going top. I don't know. Is someone can be able to get out of here? Maybe. Ghost is peeling pretty well. Oh, JoJo fucked up. He went for the Q flash, but he doesn't get it. And now he's just running into turret. Oh my god. Absolute disaster for EG overforcing that. Damn. This might get people talking about revenge, but maybe not in the way he wanted. Oh no, I mean, I don't think these plays are horrible by EG or anything, but they're just overcommitting. Like, they could walk out with, you know, a small advantage, but they try to commit for the kill, and twice now, it's just completely fucked them by overextending. But I mean, that is kind of the thing with Aatrox. Like, he's not actually strong early game at all. Once he gets one item, level 9, he's pretty strong. Or if he gets ahead. But, like, look at his gold, man. He is poor as fuck. So by repeatedly trying to force stuff with your weakest member, like, that's just not likely to go well. Alright, Revenge going for the jump onto Summit. Hits no Qs. Uses ult. Yeah, EG's just going to get forced back here. Revenge, he's looking pressured this game. The plays they're going for do not feel very calculated. They're just kind of like, you know, I need this shit to work. I'm curious if, like, I think EG should switch their focus. Be like, you know, we tried to make the top plays work. Did not work out. Just fucking hang in there, bud. We'll deal with this Jax later. And then they can look for plays, I don't know, mid or bottom. Alright, Dragon 3 coming up. Oh, I like this vision toggle. It shows you what EG sees. They just have no control over the map. Looks like Revenge is freezing top lane. Maybe not freezing, but he's not running out and pushing it. It looks like EG has no business contesting the Dragon. We'll see what they do. Revenge is actually moving down. This is either because they want to contest it or because he doesn't feel safe from top. Based on the body language, I would expect to contest. Core's kind of chunked. Oh! Oh, he flashes in. He goes down. That was really suspicious by Core. Summit flash in. Huge engage by Piosik. Oh, shit. Ayla goes down. Unforgiven goes down. Revenge dies. Oh, it's looking a bit Jover. Alright. Not the best engage by Core, but I guess it was enough. Dude, insane engage, actually. The combination of Summit and Rel. Summit goes in, forces a flash or two, and then Piosik just gets them all grouped. Kind of on EG, honestly. You should probably spread out a bit more. Not give Rel like a 3-4 man ult. Yeah, that's definitely... I really hope EG doesn't just fight this, but I think they are. Okay, Core's actually getting caught out. Core's going to go down. Shaden looking very low. Revenge gets completely banged instantly. Oh, man. This just looks desperate from EG. Yeah. They're just doubling down. They think they're fucked and they need to take low percentage fights. Maybe they are, but I don't know. Outcome shouldn't really surprise anybody. Alright, so Soul Point. Now EG's really fucked. They could have just been like, alright, you know. I mean, they had a lot of times where they could have not fought this. They could have been like, you know, let's skip third dragon. Let's just maybe go for top tier 1 or at least push in top. Oh. Like, usually the only reason I would expect something like that is if you're like trying to time somebody's flash and you press F, but his flash is on D. Okay, so EG's again just going to force a fight that they're probably not going to win. They go in, get really no damage down. Revenge goes down. Yeah, I mean, they're just fucking here to not get fined. So Yeah, I mean, dude, this has been kind of the story of EG this season. I remember, like, they started the split 9-2, and in their losses, they got rolled like this, but it was fine because they were winning most of them. But as the season progresses, they've just been, like, either not improving, getting worse, not sure, and their losses have continued to be extremely explosive losses. Somebody on the team is, like, these are the comms that I wish I could listen to for, like, a educational purpose, but, like, I would never want to hear this on my team. They're probably so fucking chaotic, cluttered, like, desperate sounding. Like, we have to go in here. Like, we can't give them third dragon. Those kind of calls, I swear to God, always end in the worst shit you've ever seen. All right. Well, game 1 not going EG's way. Hey, Ari. All right. What should we do between games? Arena? 2v2? Maybe I should play on another account, actually, for faster queues. I don't even know which account this is. Wait, this is slow stroking, I think. Problem I was having on my main was I was getting, like, 5-minute queues, so they were kind of running over into the next game. Honestly, the timing kind of worked out. We're in game.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
So, draft-wise, very similar. EG does not seem to think that APA's champion pool is a problem. And honestly, like, I don't know. This is making me think that EG has no chance of winning. Like, there's one strategy in draft that has been so good against TL. Right? Target ban APA. Ziggs Tristana. Get him out. And EG is neglecting to do that, so... Who is each team's weak link? I don't know if there's like one weak... I can't tell if EG has a weak link. They just seem to be like... They've been getting worse as the season's gone on. Which can actually happen in teams. Like, if you have, you know, a bad team environment or people are like... not bringing up the right things in review, like, you can definitely get worse. I hit up one of my friends earlier. I was like, yo, you want to play with me? And I thought maybe we would need to make a new save, but he just joined my game and made a character and started playing with me. And he, like, just... I'm level 3. He got set to level 3 right away. Oh, Summit getting jumped on. And they get him. Not going to let the failed forces from game 1 get to them. They make it happen. Oh shit, Summit's getting low. Nobody's around to punish, though. Jojo looking to punish. Oh wait, Shaden's here too. They're just straight up proxying and he gets star walked into the turret! Revenge goes down. They're still going to try to make the play. Shaden gets their aggro early. Oh, Jojo's fucking it up. He has aggro too. Nah, but we're not just going to fail this so miserably. But it's Jover. It's actually Jover. It's actually Jover. Wait, maybe they're going to throw it. Nah, but it's FF time, guys. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. We stopped playing through top. Revenge, you're on Oran duty, bro. We tried. You're gapped, I'm afraid. Oh my god, and Jojo goes down. A 3-4-0. Going the way for TL in a 2-versus-3 situation. 2 prelates for Ziggs. I heard an all chat message. Dr. Warlock 24, thank you for the sub. And my lord, man, like, what was Revenge thinking though, dude? He's level 5 to a level 6 Cassante. You don't jump on a level 6 Cassante right in front of his turret. That was such a throw. And then Shaden gets aggro way too early. Jojo's not ready. And then they still just can't let it go. They're not like, yeah, this is fucked. Get out. They're like, nah, but we're going to get him anyway. Like, yo, get his ass. Get his ass. All right, now this Herald's going to be huge. TL absolutely wants Herald. They'll just break mid-turret immediately once they get it. EG's going to want to defend it. Though I will say, I'm not actually convinced TL's topside's stronger. Now Piosik, no flash. He's going up against Shaden. JoJo's got first move. Piosik is in a 1v3 with no flash. He doesn't give a shit. They're just killing Shaden. What the fuck is EG doing? Oh, APA jumps into the wall with the satchel. Summit comes in, saves him a little bit. JoJo ults in, and it's just looking Jover like, nah, but they're not even... Nah, but... It's Jover. It's Jover. It's not getting any less Jover. I feel like EG had the stronger champs for that fight. Piosik was in the middle of 3 people with no flash. He should have been insta-killed. Look at this. Look at this. They have the fast track. Kill them! What are we doing? JoJo flash charms, misses APA. What are we doing? Just kill the guy in front of us. What are we doing, boys? JoJo also has 0 items for this play. Would you play this out in scrims? I mean, yeah. FFing scrims is like really fucking beta male energy. The only time I would ever ask for a remake is if like something really fucked up happens level 1. It's like just gonna completely warp the game. Like someone gets 5 kills level 1 or something. Oh, Yon gets canceled on the jump. He's got both sums. Not going to get him off, though. Wow, that was... this boy ain't playing much Tristana with that. Mistimes the jump. Does not... Or cleanses something. Not sure what. Doesn't flash and dies. Like, that's absolutely something that if you're proficient Tristana player, you will never get caught on your jump W by Oricon like that. He jumps too early. It is kind of a weird timing. Like, I'd understand if you don't play this matchup much, you could get fucked by it, but we absolutely should know what's up. And Revenge is gone again. That's going to be another turret gone. This is the Zig special right here. Wait, something's going on bottom side. Piosik's down. Oh, he got the dragon, though, I see. I was looking top. Alright, so 2 dragons and 2 tier 1s by 11 minutes. Absolutely insane early game by TL here. Once again, actually just forced by EG. EG literally got the early kill on Summit and then forced some bullshit. Alright, I mean, now we see Ziggs coming to the bot side. This is the Ziggs game plan. I was surprised why APA threw his W first before his E. Like, it didn't actually matter at all, but... I thought that normally with Ziggs you just like throw your E on top of them. Alright, so what happens here? Oh, we'll never know. And Revenge is insta. Nah, but Revenge is actually Giga tilted on, I fear. He's having an off day, a very off day. Might be Armeo time. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I feel like Shaden's been doing okay. Like, he's been doing fine. I guess if you're just feeling this loss, like, wow, Caster cursed instantly, by the way. I mean, maybe you try it just for the sake of, like, fucking changing things up, getting someone in here who's not been part of the Giga Tilt Fest. I don't know. He keeps playing top. That has to be on him at least a little bit, right? No, I mean, I don't even think it's a bad idea to go top. Like, in these matchups, any matchup involving, like, a Jax or something, especially with Sejuani, like, that's absolutely where you should be focusing as the jungler. But it's just about how forced they're doing it. There's a difference between looking top, like, trying to find something top, and then forcing top. Like, this is a force. This is just, like, you're not accepting anything other than, like, a fucking one play here. Actually, this doesn't look that bad for EG. All right, Summit's just getting in. Oh, Jojo flash in and what was that the result of his flashing? That's wild. He's like, you know what? I'm getting this fucker. Ari goes down. Revenge wants Yawn. Oh, he done got him. He done got his ass. Oh, Core maybe gonna have to force a flash here. Revenge is... Yeah, he's looking a little tunnel vision, but I think he has him. Okay, not bad. Honestly, not bad. Oh, he's got Sunderer. Sunderer healing might actually be more damage than Piosa can do entirely. Oh. Summit's going fucking giga. Oh, the W satchel kill. And somehow, TL is even more ahead after all is said and done. 10k gold lead before 20 minutes. APA is probably so tilted that he died there. His teammates just forgot about Jojo. They're like, his ult comes back up, and nah, EG is looking so lost, man. Like, they're not even going for plays. They're just run at opponent, hope opponent ints. That is their whole strategy here. What are you saying to EG as the coach? I don't know. Just say, you know, guys, it looks like we might be overforcing a bit. I think we just need to slow it down. Small wins are still wins. You know, we don't need to kill them every time. These guys are playing real defensive. They want us to overextend. I'm going to say, you know, Jojo, I know you're a much better mid than APA, but I still think that TL as a team will function worse if they don't have Ziggs or Trist in the mid lane. We can make way more plays. You know, we'll try to put them on something punishable mid. We'll play through mid. I don't know, but like I've always been of the opinion that like coaches should not have like authority over the players. Like I think coaches should be more like assistants to the teams than like, you know, the person like their boss. But that's not really how the teams are structured, which I think is troll as hell in a game like League. But you know, it's a different thing. But a lot of coaches are just fucking clowns. Like they say nonsense. They just hindsight everything that happened. It'd be like someone like Magnus Carlsen in chess. He has a coach. But I guarantee you his coach isn't teaching him the game. He's probably just like there to bounce ideas off of or like help him work through certain things. But like the way some league coaches would do it is they would like Magnus Carlsen's coach would sit there on like Stockfish or whatever like the best engine is. And anytime Magnus lost a game, he would like go to the point where the engine said it was the worst play and be like, dude, obviously this was a shit play. You should have done this because the engine told him to. And like, yeah, it's just a fucking mess. Another analogy I've used before is like, it's kind of like, you know, as a player, you're working through like a really complicated calculus problem or something where there's like a ton of different steps, a ton of things you need to know how to do. And then the coach is sitting there with like the answer key. And they're just being like, you know, dude, obviously the answer is this. Like, if you can't see this, you're stupid. And it's like, but bro, like without the answer key, you wouldn't even know how to like begin breaking down this problem. They're just like, don't talk back to me. Just get this answer next time. Or I'm bringing up the academy player. It's just like, okay. Do you think coaches are responsible for determining the meta or making innovation in picks? I mean, I think they should, like, watch other regions and, you know, like, they should have knowledge of what's going on in all the other regions, being like, you know, they're doing this in response to this. I think we can try this in practice. It might be good, but every team's different. I think a team functions best if they have, like, a team captain in the game that's one of the players that, like, people rally behind. It's not to say it's, like, a shot caller who's micromanaging everyone, but at least someone that's like trusted. You know, if they make a call, they're not going to get like people hesitating every time or like trying to like override them. Or was I ever team captain? I mean, I was put in like a leadership role in most of the teams I was in, but I feel like that thing of captain is like more on the players, like who they respect and like who they want to follow. And I feel like the problem with most of the way teams are set up is it's like they try to model like regular sports where like the coach is that guy. You know, the alpha, like the the leader or whatever, and it's like, that just doesn't work in League because they're not in the fucking game. Who cares what the coach knows? It doesn't fucking matter. Not once the game starts. Players never respect me. No, I mean, I think my players respect me. My teammates and whatnot. I made an effort to be a good teammate. Who's my favorite teammate of all time? Probably Sneaky, but like some of the players I really liked working with was like Sneaky, Dokla, Impact. Pretty much, like I have a lot of respect for team players, like people who put themselves or like put the team before themselves. The people who weren't always like looking for the angle, like because a lot of players, you know, like you've probably seen it if you played League, right? Like they're always looking for the angle where like they can be the one receiving all the benefits. Like they don't want to sacrifice for the good; they want their teammates to sacrifice for them. And it's like it's fucking easy to be that player who gets all the resources. Like anybody can do that shit. Like you're not good because you got all the resources. The good players I always respect are the ones who like create those advantages from nothing or like find the timings to help out other people. Because in League, you can basically look at it like, you know, anytime you're pushing your lane as a laner and then you're roaming other places, it's like you're kind of giving back to your team. You're like creating pressure on the opponents. And then all of a sudden, like say your bot lane's losing, but you're winning mid and you push mid and you keep hovering toward bottom. Like, you clear the vision between mid and bot. Now their bot lane has to respect your pressure. And if they don't, then you go down and kill them. But if you're the lane that's always calling other people to come to your lane, and it's like, yeah, you know, you'll probably get ahead because you're always getting help, but that's not necessarily what makes a good player. He's fucking dead. That was chill. It is hard to get people to buy into that team thing because, like, you know, if you're the only one on your team playing for your teammates, like, you know, you're always looking to use your advantages to help other people, then like you might end up in bad situations personally, right? Because you're always helping out your teammates. Whereas if you're the player that never helps his team, only like never takes risks, always makes his teammates take the risks for him, like you'll look pretty good, but your team won't win. And then your teammates will always look like dog shit. Oh. Well, they banned Ziggs and they got Triss, so APA is on Cassio, much more punishable this game. They've got Ivern, still playing Sheedan. What advice do you have for trying to still have fun while losing? I would say it's a lot harder in today's climate, because, like, I don't know, everyone in solo queue is just so fucking angry and toxic, which is really sad. That's definitely something that's contributed to me not playing as much as I used to. But I don't know. I mean, just same thing you're doing when you're winning. Just focus on what's happening in the game. Like, try to make plays to come back. Like, just remember that. Think about how you would play if this game had no stakes involved. Like, I think what happens to a lot of people is probably some kind of psychological thing. I'm no expert, but, like, you know, you get so fixated on, like, needing to get a certain rank because, you know, you'll be able to, like, impress this girl or, like, get respect from your peers, or, like, you know, maybe one of your friends got diamond. You saw how all your friend group is, like, really admiring him, and you want the admiration for yourself. So, like, you need to get diamond, and you know you're better than your friend, and your heart stuck emerald, and your teammates are all shit, and they're holding you back, and everything they do, every mistake they do is a personal, like, attack against you, trying to keep you from getting that respect you feel you deserve. So, like, I think people just get in their heads too much, and, like, they forget they're actually playing a game. Like, if you were playing a game with no stakes, like, no MMR, nothing, and you were just playing strictly to have fun, like, what would you do? I think people lose sight of that. Alright, so I think draft-wise, looking better for EG. They have revenge on a scaling pick. He didn't get sent on Ornn duty, but he is Gwen duty, or we're not camping top early for Gwen. Jojo's on Trist, OP champion, and he's with it in Ivern, so I think they can make a lot of plays together. Bot lane also, you know, pretty volatile, Nautilus versus Leona, so I think EG definitely, it's good to switch your game plan when what you've been doing is not working. Fight Meow says, who should I pick to win? Thanks for 3 months. You know, TL's looking pretty fucking favored right now. I would say the safe bet is TL. But, you know, do you have faith? Maybe you go for EG. Ooh, Pyosik just yoinked XP. Pyosik loves this. We saw this in a game against 100 Thieves. He goes Raptors to mid to enemy Raptors. So now this split map is actually forcing Sheedan to not camp top. Wow, and they actually get JoJo's flash there. Piosik was only level 2 for that. Now he gets level 3 off the wave. So definitely annoying for JoJo to have to lane against fucking Cassio plus Poppy. I think Piosik should just play Singe Jungle if he's going to do this shit. Just at least poison him for Cassio. Alright, but Sheedan does have a gank opportunity bot. TL's playing pretty far back. I think they either expect it or know it's possible. Alright, so Ayla with a flash and core. Really great cancel. Yon blocks the Q. Wow, this is really well played by TL's bot lane. Legit perfect defensive play there. They were ready for that. Even if Yon didn't block the E from Ivern, Core sidestepped it anyway. So just super well played. Very clean. Alright, Revenge's turn to try to get out. Oh, he gone as hell. Flashes early. Gets knocked back. Damn. Literally nothing committed by TL for that one. At Meteos, Revenge is getting a bit gapped, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Revenge is having a bad day. Okay, nice W flash. Punishing that cleanse earlier. And this is a really, really good kill timing. He's going to lose this whole wave here. That was a really big mistake from Yon there, dying like that. If Core can hold... Actually, Core might have had a nice play there. It looks like he held the wave. Ezreal might be able to get most of this. I can't tell fully from the map. But it looked like it didn't full crash. I guess most of it crashed. We'll get a bit. Still good to try to slow him down by Core. Ooh, just taking damage for fun. Sheedan now here to cover. But again, like this just, it's not a good gank timing for EG. The wave is building toward Revenge, which is like, these kind of ganks, it's very counterintuitive to how solo queue works. Like, if, Summit's building a wave, so yes, you can gank him, and it's like, I guess the gank has a higher chance of, like, getting onto him, but it's going to be hard to kill him, because he's full HP, he has a billion minions with him, and even if you do somehow kill him, it's not really going to do much to him. Like, sure, you hold the wave, you freeze it, but that's not denying him very much, like, maybe a wave. It'd be so much worse. Like, if Revenge dies here, this is infinitely worse. Because now all of a sudden, you're losing, like, a fucking 2+ waves of minions here. And you'll lose plates. And the wave will bounce back. So, like, this would be a horrible time for Revenge to die. Oh, they're getting on Sheedan behind the turret. They're thinking about it. I don't know if you can actually do this. Oh, Summit kind of trolling. Tried to Star Walk him away from the turret. Couldn't get the angle. I don't know why EG's going back in on this. I feel like TL could just kill him. Okay, they had JoJo coming up. Very close. Oh, hold up. Summit disrespecting a little bit. Revenge has the ult. Gets the flash. Every engage by Ayla is getting stuffed by Core. He makes this shit look easy, and he goes down. Alright. That didn't look very hard at all. Somehow APA died. Let's see what happened. So he missed Q and then walked up to melee range. Hits the Q. What? Huh? The fuck was that? This is the closest game we've gotten so far. TL now just going to start up the Herald on Vision. Looks like EG doesn't really care. They're just going to go bottom. EG does get themselves a dragon. That might be the first they've gotten all series. Alright. This is, like, probably worth it. They need to keep this proxy going, though. Like, a lot of teams will back out in this situation for no real reason. Like, yes, there's the risk that they can TP behind you and cut you off, but you have to pressure to make them make the right play. Like, you're letting them walk back up here for what? If you make them TP and then they fuck it up, they're in such a bad shape. But a lot of times people just get scared of a ghost. Give up your pressure way too easily. I think like TL should never be able to get back to their turret 2v3 like that unless someone else actually goes down there. They have no more wave though. You don't need a wave, you just sit between the two turrets. As long as you have vision and you respect that they can TP on their tier 1, you don't get totally fucked by it, you're fine. Oh! Good flash by JoJo. Almost getting banged into the tower. Wait, Revenge is getting legit analed in CS. What is going on here? He's down 40. Huh? Why is counterpick getting smashed? I mean, he did get pressured early, but I don't know. Maybe just not playing well. EG seem kind of lost at the moment. Yeah, I mean, there's like a giga top gap this series that they've been trying to play toward. It looked like the one time EG went bottom lane. I guess they've done it twice. Every time they've gone bottom lane, it's ended pretty well for them. So I'd like to see him go for that more. Oh my god, JoJo's getting completely banged. That was insane combo. Just full Nautilus comboed in the grounding. But he got caught during his jump too. They hard engaged on that Poppy. God damn, dude. What do you even do as JoJo there? You're just like, alright, fuck me, I guess. Alright, it looks like Yon's caught out. Gonna go down. A glimmer of hope for EG. Their bottom lane's doing well. Alright, TL gonna get the top turret here. Revenge gonna probably go down. Don't flash, Revenge. If you flash, you're reported. Nah, but you're actually reported, dude. What are we flashing? What are we flashing? Please, can we just play with Unforgiven, man? EG's not responding correctly to TL's pressure. And it's hard to do. Like, a lot of it has to come from the guy getting pressured themselves. Like, Revenge has to have the mental fortitude to be like, okay, guys, I'm getting fucked in the ass. I'm useless. My bad. Play somewhere else. Make plays. I'll make time. I'll absorb pressure. Just try to snowball Kaisa. If he's saying anything other than that, then he's not doing what he needs to. Like, that ability to gracefully lose is so important. But if he's like calling for people to cover him and like his whole team feels like they need to like try to help his situation, like you're just gonna fucking lose. It's never gonna go well. This is good by EG. Just keep pressuring top. Pressure with your, I mean, it doesn't have to be top lane, but pressure with your bottom side. Because that makes it so TL needs to respond to your pressure and they're not shitting on Revenge. And if they do decide to shit on Revenge, then they're probably going to lose something for it. That is the best way to handle a lane going badly. EG going to start up the Herald. And now, this is how TL needs to respond. They have Cassante. Now Cassante has to use some of his pressure to try to like help mid. So I don't like this. I don't like that Revenge is following. Revenge needs, like, his team needs to understand, yo guys, Summit's there. He's their most fed guy. Just have Revenge push bottom. We will soak the Summit pressure. And this is good. This is good. That's all you need to do. That is so good. Imagine if Revenge was pushing bot here. What is he doing? This is like, this is the guilty follow roam. He's actually just giving up waves to share XP mid. Man, Revenge is like so dizzy this series, man. He is just not making the right decisions. Like, you're a carry. You're not Ornn. You're not Scion. Your team can absolutely avoid the Sarome. Let them soak it. Trust your team. They're not going to die to Summit. Just push. Create pressure. Get items. A 100 CS Gwyn's not going to threaten shit. Could be on the team calling him as well, though, right? Yeah, I mean, you never really know who these calls are coming from. But, like, Revenge and, like, all of EG should know that's what Gwyn should be doing right now. If Revenge is saying he's following, people should tell him, no, dude, stay bottom. If his team's calling him up, they need to not be doing that. I think a lot of the way, like, what people do in competitive games is not only on them. It's probably, like, what their team has decided is the right thing to do. But when you see these kind of mistakes, it's like, you know, it's a pretty big deal. Because that's a lot of the time your way to come back. Like, TL is giving you a window. When Summit looks mid and he full rotates like that, he's giving up some of his advantage. He's going to lose out on some farm. Oh, Jojo is gone. Holy shit. Pyosik kept him in that miasma. Unforgiven is so strong, man. Just play through your bottom lane. Any fight that involves your Kai'Sa Nautilus, or your Kai'Sa Leona versus their Ezreal Nautilus, so good for you. Just avoid Summit. They're pushing up. Okay. We're double TPing on them. This could be good. Summit doesn't have TP. This is actually a really good play by EG. They get APA. Okay. Jojo gets out. Can they get more? Pyosik flashes. Okay. So they lose tier 1. They get 1 kill. And flash from Poppy. Not the best ever, but, you know, something. And now they get mid turret as well. Okay. You know, not bad by EG. This is the best game state they've had so far at 20 minutes. And it came from, you know, you pressure with your strong point, your bot lane. They pushed up with TP disadvantage, and they punished with double TP. It was good. Like, you know, if they had a wave, it would have been a little better to push the turret faster, but still good. Still good. Better than sitting around waiting to lose. Alright, so now EG is full grouping. I still don't like this, but I understand it here. Like, you know, on one hand, why do you want to ARM against this? But the reason that they kind of... I don't know if they necessarily need to do this, but probably why they're doing it is because TL has crazy Baron threat right now. With Cassio top and Cassandra having TP bottom, if Revenge shows bottom with no TP, they'll just start hitting Baron in your face. And that's like one of Cassio's best plays. It's kind of unique to her champion, actually. Most champions don't like, you know, starting the objective and getting engaged on, but Cassio is really good if champs run into her. And so by hitting Baron, you can get that situation. So they probably just need Gwen there so they can get vision, make sure they're not rushing it, and then we'll catch bottom after. It would be nice if EG can look for something in the meantime. Okay, they're kind of jumping on Pyosik. Oh, Daisy knocks him up. I think they should go for this. Nice. They get him, they get him. Nice. And now this gives them the time they need. I don't think you start Baron here, but I don't know. Fuck it, they're going to do it. I don't think this is that good for EG. I think this is a little over ambitious, but that thing is melting. Holy shit, maybe they just get it. Jojo is kind of getting banged, gets to jump out. EG's not finishing it. Huge flash Cassio ult. Summit goes down, shut down over to Jojo. Oh, Revenge flashes in, gets Cassio. Oh, this fight's actually going really well for EG. Holy shit, and they clean them up. I don't think they'll get Baron, but massive fight. 4 for 2 in that team fight. 5 for 2 overall, including the catch. And now the goal's pretty much evened out. I wonder if EG should have finished here. It seemed like they were killing it really fucking fast. Jojo had to jump out. Unforgiven zoned by Nautilus. I guess it would have been awkward. Both their DPS are like off of it. Alright. Signs of life for EG. And they're just instantly going back and hitting it again. Piosik's here this time. His ult is not up. And it's just gone. Wow, they just get it. Ayla's getting jumped on. Is EG going to fight this? It looks like they will. Revenge TP's in. Someone's getting knocked up. Daisy? Was that like a 3 or 4 man knockup by Daisy? Good God. Alright, just chase him out. They got tempo. Push mid. I want to see how EG does this. Do they? I think they should walk this wave down mid. They might not. They might let the wave go and just all commit to dragon, but I think it's more pressure to use the wave. Which it is. Does look like what they're doing. And now you fall back to dragon. I guess the trade-off here is you did get another turret, but I think maybe EG could have kept going. Because Summit and Pyosik were using that time to loop around on the dragon, they're not defending mid. You could have kept pressuring mid, but they get dragon anyway, so it's a hard call to make. You don't have perfect info in the game. Pretty good for EG though, up 2k. Oh, 1v1 between Jojo and Summit. I don't think Summit wins this. Okay. Jojo gets him, gonna recall TP back in. What does he have? Almost BT. Now EG should just be able to push down bot side. Revenge is not pressuring the map, and he's no TP. This is looking weird. I don't think I like what EG's doing right now. They're like, they have a number advantage, right? They got a kill, but they're not pushing 2 of their waves. They're essentially taking a 3v4 right here. I would have liked to see Gwen continue pushing top and Kaisa pushing mid if they want to do this. Summon has TP on spawn, so TL could potentially look here if they have a flank ward. They do have that ward in the lane. Oh, they're going to go into Jojo. Oh, he's looking real fucked. Yep. This is the problem with the all-group bottom strat. I talk about this shit all the time. If they can ever get behind you, you are fully trapped. And I mean, a good engage. Pyosik flashes in with the W, ults him. No real counterblade for Jojo there, no flash. I think that if Summit did not have TP, that was probably doable. But because he had TP, you have to be really careful with that. I think maybe you just pressure bottom with 3 safely while having your other lanes push at the same time, and you get a lot more overall. Alright, so we're 2 minutes off soul point. EG is still in a really good state here. They just need to not grief it. I think the #1 way TL comes back here is getting a catch in the side lane. EG should suspect this because they've been kind of looking for this play all game. Because it's kind of twofold. Like, Cassio's not safe in side lane, so she needs people hovering her. But then also with the hover, like, you can get kills really easily. So TL is going to camp topside. EG not going to walk into it. TL going to have to recall. Alright, they get the bot turret. And now EG, all they need to do here is just keep middle lane push and bottom lane push and keep the vision. TL is going to need to try to break through, either pushing through mid and walking to jungle. You could push through bot, but that's pretty unlikely. They're probably going to need to push through mid and then decide on a timing when they can either clear out the vision or take a fight. So EG is actually... they're kind of letting their pressure down here by recalling. I don't know if they, like, really need to. They have good words on top side, but The problem is they're putting down this vision, but they're not controlling it. Like, the idea of putting down this vision should be that you put it down so that the enemy doesn't walk past it, and when they do walk in, you engage on them. But if you put down vision and then just recall, it doesn't actually do anything. You're not defending it, you just kind of gave them gold and XP from killing your wards. So, I guess I see a lot of people do this where it's like, you know, you want to try to be as powerful as possible for this upcoming fight, which is understandable, but I think being able to control the map while doing that is also really important. So TTL posturing topside. They might try to just pressure Baron. Not let EG set up on drag. They could look for a fight mid here as well. Oh, Summit just fucking brought a bomb into his team. Okay. Huge Gwinnell on the side, actually. Yon has to flash out. Alright, TL should be completely forced back. Revenge is looking for the flash Q3. Tries it. Won't kill anyone. Dojo looking for something. Now, what is EG going to do? I think he run to Baron here. Are they going to divide and conquer? Try to get Baron while also taking drag? This is really fucking greedy. Oh, they're looking for Pyosik. They get him caught up. Oh, nice. Huge catch there. We have an overextension of Pyosik now. This is going to be really hard for TL to defend. They've got Flash on their solo laners. Uh-oh. Jojo getting in there. Not enough damage to kill him, though. APA in the stopwatch. Probably going to die. Tries to get out. Doesn't get out. Summit going to go down. Ooh. And yeah, this one's looking pretty fucked for TL. Okay. We have a game 4. I like EG's adjustments a lot. I'm pretty confused why TL didn't first pick Tristana when they completely had the opportunity to. What did they first pick this game? Poppy. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so this draft by TL, like, I get they like the Cassio into Trist. And it's one of those matchups that's like, you know, I understand what they see in it, but I still don't think it's good for them. I think it's maybe one of the better responses into a Tristana pick, but it's still better for the team who has Tristana. EG's entire game plan is revolving around top, and then it's still going so well for TL. I think you just completely drop that. I think you definitely ban Trist here, in my opinion. I think it's very weird. Like, are they really going to take Jackson the first 3? I guess they could. First pick Sedge, 2-3 Jax or something, but EG tried to give Trist, though. Like, TL just didn't take it. I think that if TL took Trist here, they just win. I legit think it's 3-0. I think this champion is so OP. And like, I don't know if I'd say she's underrated because, like, obviously she's getting first picked most games, but teams just seem to think they can beat it. Is Rumble or Trist more broken? Probably Rumble. But it seems unfortunate. Like, if Revenge doesn't play Rumble and they have to ban it, that's a huge, huge problem with your draft. Like, right now, Rumble seems to be one of those, like, giga meta-defining picks. Because other top laners can't do what he does. He just shits on lane, and he can carry team fights. Why is Trist such a high priority right now? It's because... Oh, they gave Trist. Yeah, GG. I mean, she's just playing mid. I don't know. I guess she just beats every mid laner in lane. She's very hard to punish. Scales well. Most of the junglers being played right now are, like, tanky AP junglers, so Tristana supplements that. They actually went Viego with Trist. What's a team's response to a player not being able to play a pick or ban champion? Do they get told to perma-practice it, or do they just accept it and work around it? I mean, it's a little of both. Like, the coach will say, like, you know, you should be playing this, and there's the expectation they play a lot in solo queue. But if it really seems like they're just not getting it, then you'll just work around it. Be like, all right, we either ban it or we find something we can pick into it. Oh, wait. They went Nico. This draft looks really suspicious by TL. I actually like EG's a lot better here, almost regardless of what they last pick. They could just run back the Gwyn. That's probably their best bet. But you can kind of go whatever you want. Aatrox is fine. Was there ever a champ I couldn't learn? I mean, I'll play anything if I think it's good. There was never a champ that like I put my time into and I was like really trying to learn it and it just never came together. But there'll be some champs where my coach is like, you know, what do you think about Karthus jungle? And I'm like, I think it's a waste of fucking time to play Karthus. Like, I think any win with Karthus is like not a real win. You don't learn anything about the game playing Karthus jungle. Oh my god, it was Nico, not Trist. What the fuck? Oh, it's Trist again. Alright, Shaden looking for the invade. He's not doing the Pyosik of just getting level 2 and invading right away. Pyosik doesn't give a shit if Shaden invades this. Oh, that feel when you've got 3 camps, the other junglers got 6. I like the way Pyosik's been playing lately. Like some games he plays like an absolute psycho, getting 1 camp and then ganking. Other games he just full clears. Because it makes it really unpredictable. If you only do one or the other, like you only ever full clear, you only ever cheese, then it becomes way easier to play against. But it could go either way. There's a lot of pressure. Full clear into first blood. Shaden wants to crab. I don't think that's yours, my friend. Oh. I see. No, I don't think you can push him out of the jungle. Too awkward. Maybe I think if he had smite, he might look for this, but Ayla will be back soon. Does Viego outduel Poppy? Yeah. Viego outduels most champs. He does a lot of damage. And he has sustained damage, which a lot of the tank junglers don't have, so if you can like one-shot him in a wallbang with your teammates, it'll be better for Poppy, but any prolonged exchange is gonna go Viego's way. Alright, instant dragon start on spawn. I like that. Viego is insane at dragon. The passive on his Q just does like 1 billion damage to it. Along with his attack speed steroid. Damn. This thing is just like giga jungle gapping. Head and XP. Camps done. Ganks. Objectives. Well, I mean, a lot of that came down to Shaden's early pathing of trying to, like, you know, do 3 camps into invade, but he was just off on his timing. Pyosik was already done by the time he got there. Uh-oh. Going for the Poppy Azir combo. Oh, they don't connect it, though. And they go for the fake one. Unlucky. Shaden does not look super comfortable in this Poppy. I mean, he's not playing horrible or anything, but, you know, just his... like, going for an invade, not knowing the timing on when you can actually get Viego, like, not being there for the Azir wall. It's not massive mistakes, but it's things you probably won't do if you are really comfortable in the champion. Bro, Pyosik is just terrorizing him this game. He's just doing whatever the fuck he wants. Mid gank in the bottom crab, perhaps? Right? We trade in the bot lane. Not gonna actually go for bot crab. Just hovers mid for the push, then goes Herald. Smart. Pyosik is legit starting these objectives as they spawn. So APA could have looked to ulti there for the trade, but decides not to. Alright, TL coming bot, dropping the Herald. EG does have good vision control between mid and bot side. They're going to use this time to clear the pinks. And so EG can potentially get a fight here. They may look for it. good vision by TL though. Like that ward in the bush behind the tower is huge. You really want to watch Renata in this situation so she doesn't get a fat ult. All right. They do go for the scoop on Nico. Push him out. He's got Unleashed TP though. I don't think EG can fight this anymore. Yeah, they're just going to peace out. Oh, Revenge flashing. All right, small leads for TL here. Absorbing the Azir ganks, not dying. 2 drags. What do you guys think about all the Crown narratives? I see a lot of people hating on Crown and defensive edge in general. I don't know. I don't mind it, though. I do think it depends on the kind of game you're playing. Oh, Revenge getting ganked because his flash is down, and he's gone. Man, TL is just playing so methodical. Like, they haven't done anything sneaky this game at all. They've just been playing totally normal, clean League of Legends. Get Revenge flash blown in the 1v1. Pyosik comes by for a gank when he's on that side clearing. Okay, they get APA's flash. 3 Azir ults, not a single kill. Folks, I think it's always wrong or crazy. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with League, though, right? Like, there are certain rules which you try to adhere to. There's very few things in League that are, like, completely exceptionless. Oh, Summit getting caught out. First time this series, a classic. Shaden gonna flash out. Poppy ults Pyosik out of the fight. Huge. Renata ult. APA stunned up. His flash is still down. Gonna go down here. Revenge gets killed. He's in the Renata W. Comes back. Uh-oh, Pyosik's Revenge now. Ayla no flash. He's going to go down. Jojo has his E. Gets out. So 2 for 2 when the dust settles. Started really good for EG, but kind of overextended there. Alright, yeah, PL's up 4k gold. EG have the position in the river. EG, or TL looks like they're kind of trying to fight him. They're kind of wrapping around. APA's got his flash up soon. A lot of flashes are actually up for this fight. Oh, someone with a flash and gets stuffed by Poppy. Star walks Jojo. Oh, and Yon somehow goes down. Summit also going down. Absolute disaster for TL. APA wasn't there. And I mean, that's the crown working out there. Or maybe TL not respecting the crown at least. They tried to engage on Azir and they just kind of all died. All right, EG's bringing it back. Maybe a Silver Scrapes. Who got the Viego shutdown? Kaisa? Ooh. Not what you want to see if you're TL. I always say it, but like, I swear, bro, Viego having kills on the team is like always the worst. Okay, not worse than support, but like infinitely worse than people who do something. Because, like, anyone who plays Viego, you just know, like, there's no way you're actually solo killing people as Viego. It just does not happen. You have to be ridiculously fed with, like, a full crit build to do that. If you're a bruiser, you're never going to kill people in a combo. All right, let's see how Pyosik plays this. So he W's directly into the ground. Gets Renata ulted. Ults onto Jojo. Jojo flashes out. Yeah! Ooh. You know, Summit actually could have kind of hero played this if he W'd right away after ulting. So that would have stopped the Azir pushback. He probably would have killed him with it. $700 gold. Alright. TL's not letting that deter them. Takes out the tier 2 bottom, drops the Herald. Gonna keep going. Still feels like TL are kind of in control of the pace of the game. But I don't know, like looking at the mid laner situation, it doesn't actually look that good for TL scout-wise. Like their comp is a little sus. I don't love it. Diego has all the kills. Azir is scaling well. Price's got a fatty bounty. Like, EG has the gold where they want it. Whereas for TL, it's not great. And I really don't see a Hextech only Nico Belt doing anything in fights soon. I'm a little curious about the Gore Drinker Aatrox. It's not what most people have been playing on him. I could see not going Duskblade, especially not early, but like, maybe for first item into Cassante sounds like it'd be pretty good. I don't know, maybe the Omnivamp's worth it. Ooh! Shaden getting jumped on. Hard CC'd. Wow, massive combo there. Alright, APA gonna flash in. Catches Revenge. Revenge is actually still alive. Big Gore Drinker. Oh, Azir goes down. Wow, huge play by TL. That was a really nice CC chain on Shaden there. Oh, Revenge is thinking about it. Nah, I think you let this go if you're EG. I think this is really throw to try to stop this. Alright. They listened. They heard me. Damn. Yeah, Shaden got caught. Hope we see a replay of that. It was a really nice CC chain, though. Like, they didn't let him get anything off. Alright, Vigar's got Sterix and Stopwatch. TL wants this dragon. EG's getting kind of aggressive on the mid wave. I don't know if there's really much for them to do, though. APA does not like grouping. I mean, that's the thing when we talk about picks, right? It's like, oh wow, TL's just going to give this and they're going to go bot. I kind of like this call. I think this is good. Break open the base. Definitely speeds up the game a lot. EG now have to recall. You can go mid afterwards. You just get full map control here. Whoa, who is this TPing? That's fucking crazy. Alright, no punish. Alright, you know, I like that play by TL. But what I was going to say is, like, I think that champs like Ziggs and Tristana don't require you to have, like, a... Oh, shit. Jumping on APA. Oh, he's kind of in a bad spot. With a defensive ult here. Oh, but he's not dead. EG used so much and didn't even get him. Shaden in the Renata W, gonna go down. But anyway, like, when you play stuff like Nico, it's a lot more about, like, not really just YOLO pushing side lanes, but about, you know, finding creative windows to look for picks and whatnot. Oh my god, Summit is just in there. And he's still alive. Wow, nice engage. Summit is having a very good series. And that's 2 inhibitors. They're on to the base. Both carries 20 seconds. I don't think EG can do a whole lot here. They gotta clear a Baron wave. Ult out Cassante. Shaden goes really fucking deep. Not sure that's gonna make much time. I think that's just game. Aatrox is Aatroxing, but it's not enough, and that is gonna be the series. Damn. EG is out. No worlds. Not that surprising. If you told me that in the beginning of the season, they were going to end like this, I wouldn't really believe it, but they started super strong and just fell off a fucking cliff. All right, well, that was a kind of one-sided series, but I enjoyed watching. Thanks to everyone who tuned in. Not sure if Sneaky will be back tomorrow. He is COVID-ridden, unfortunately. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back tomorrow for the Dig versus Golden Guardian series. We'll see the other team potentially heading to Worlds. So, thanks for watching. Thanks everyone who subbed. Be sure to follow on Twitch and Twitter if you enjoyed the stream. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.